Well, there is yet a city I have not visited in the south here. Over towards the west. It is called Falkreath. I've been told the Jarl wishes to speak to me. Of course, I am quite illustrious by now. Many folk have heard of me across the lands here. Not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I was not expecting any of this when I first came to Skyrim. At my friend's wedding party, and whoa, things sure did get crazy. Turns out if you're totally smashed out of your brain, all sorts of drinks and skooma doesn't always end up well for you. Might find yourself getting executed, as a matter of fact. Who's this? Who are you and what are you about?
Mark, I've done it before.
Oh, good.
Oh, hello there. Did notice you come up. I was focusing my magic.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, why don't you go to the, college? It's pretty obvious.
You don't have to tell me that.
Okay.
See, my grandfather was a wizard. My father wouldn't talk about it much. But I found some of his things in the attic, including this staff.
Aha.
After that, I thought I was turning into a wizard, too. Because dead things near me would come to life again for a while. I went to the College of Winterhold.
Oh.
They just laughed at me. The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said.
Well, it's pretty interesting.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well,
Staff is useless. I'm useless. The whole world is useless. Oh, hello there. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing.
okay.
I used to think so too. All right then.
And you have nothing more you wish to say to me? Very well.
Rise up and live again.
I'm already alive. Thank you. Appreciate your concern, though. What a strange person. Mm-hmm. Another old ruined fort. Wonder what it is with the Jarls around here and not tending to their ruined forts. They're only ever always inhabited by bandits when they go without tending for long. Because what better hideout is there than an old abandoned military fort? Answer me this. There's none. None better hideout. Ah yes, much easier route this way. Oh, hello there. You? How do you fare? You sleeping? I assume? Not for long. Whoa. Well, fire is better than ice, in my opinion. Far too far away, I assume. Yes. One of these days I could go out. Good grief. May need to heal up just a bit. That should be fine for right now. Where? Where has he landed? Aha. I'm stuck somehow. Oh. Just past his head. Oh. It's near death, though. What's happening? He seemed to crash to the earth there at the end. He did indeed. What a strange ending. I did still absorb his soul, but without a corpse of any kind. Cannot retrieve the scales, or the bone, or any treasure he may have had. Dragons always have treasure. Oh, Stendar. What in the world would I need that for? What is this? Interesting. Perhaps convince some wild beasts to fight on my own behalf. No other treasures hidden amongst the ruins here. Glorious. Hopefully someone in Falkreath will have a bounty for this dragon. I can collect it up immediately. That would be ideal. Oh, it should be this way. Oh. Down in the valley here. There, I see houses. Is it advisable, though, to go around? I mean, I see no purpose in taking the long road. If I can get there from here this way, it only makes sense to do so. Try to take a very direct approach. Ouch. Painful. There we are. There, perfectly safe. Oh no. It's a little further to fall than I had first envisioned. Oh, another one. Another ruined fort of some kind. It's madness. If not a whole fort, it's a lookout tower, a defensive position. Ah, here we are. Getting close at least. Ah, it's one batch. Fine. Does this tree not have any growths upon it? Fine. Oh, it's small. Just a tiny settlement.
Did you see a dog out there?
Excuse me? What sort of dog?
I don't know really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it.
Well,
Guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
huh. Don't tell me how to live my life. I don't walk on roads most of the time, so it's no surprise to me I didn't see
I
him.
used to be an adventurer like you.
Oh sure, then got an arrow? Arrow wound? Seems to be the common story amongst you guards. Now where does the Jarl live? I'm very important. I need to speak to him. What are you doing, goat? Get off me. Very nice flag. It's not where I wish to go.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for not dead, not your weird experiments.
Experiments? We're doing studies, thank you very much. Not experiments, huge difference. Though sometimes research requires experiments. Anything of interest lying around here? Willy-nilly like? Uh-huh. Who's this fancy man?
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Well,
I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Really gonna take your entire horse into the inn? Dead Man's Drink, it's called.
Everything's alright?
Yes. Fine. Except for this fool has his entire horse in the way.
Kynes Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
No. No, if there are monsters attacking from the sky, generally accepted that no place is safe. Unless perhaps you live deep within a cave and never come out. Sure. Well, I shall have to kill some time.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll take a seat
This
by the
is an
fire and
ode
I'll
to
send someone
Skyrim's
over.
staunch protectors, the Imperials.
The Imperials? Are Skyrim's protectors. Okay.
Short bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Oh, that's right.
A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
Alright. Can I buy you one then?
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Do you know of any work?
Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Oh, wonderful. A giant, eh?
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now is that our hunters are gone too.
Oh no.
If you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after bear up north.
Up north, you say? Alright. Well, do you have a room?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
This isn't exactly what I was talking about. And, I don't know what skooma you mean.
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Oh, sure. Sure, I will. Valka.
A sad time.
Well, sad times indeed.
Ghost is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath.
What?
I take care
You
of the
want a
shrine.
drink?
Okay. Well, I mean, of course I do. I thought we talked about this earlier.
Shor's bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
I know, right? Isn't it wonderful? Good grief.
War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
Oh, yeah? Do you take care of the cemetery?
Oh, merciful Arcane, no.
Oh, good.
I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Ghost is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
Aha. It's good.
Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
Sure. Sure. Anybody know where the Jarl is? Anyone? It's got to be this one, right?
To judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor.
Okay.
The war has been hard on us.
Well, maybe if you weren't Imperial scum. Ah, yes. It's always the biggest house on the block, isn't it?
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Okay, I'm Kothfatniu. I can say my own name.
Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true.
Of course they are.
There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with.
Uh-huh.
The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
You kidding me?
Good.
Trying to tell me what to do?
Difficult. I'm a Jarl.
Mm-hmm.
I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
Good, maybe I could take your job. Sounds like you enjoy all of the fine things.
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
And your steward actually rules. So where is the steward then?
I'm the steward here.
Aha.
Sidgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvert and I.
Okay.
It was Dengir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
When Dengir's health began to fail, young Sidgeir was appointed Jarl in his stead.
Okay.
It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Sidgeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly.
Okay. Do you have to stand so close? To continue this conversation?
Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Heroes' Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat.
Oh.
Graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life.
That cities are built around graveyards?
May wisdom... Oh!
Oh? Wisdom does. Yes, indeed. Oh, is this the Jarl's room? Huh. If I had as much loose change as they have, I would be rich. Therefore, I'm certain I must acquire all of the spare change that they have. Mm-hmm. And who are you?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Okay. Have fun.
All right, then.
would love to keep that book, but not while he's watching over me. Potatoes, delicious. Tomatoes, not bad either. Very well. Do you not have a court wizard?
The Jarl, whoever that might be.
Oh, okay. Good for you. Steel war axe. Nothing important. Large cheese wheel right next to some potatoes. Whoever this person is, they know how to live.
I'm the steward here.
Oh, good.
I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengeir before him.
I assume that you are also the court wizard, because I don't see one.
Falkreath Cemetery reminds us that war is not new.
Are you the sort of person who forgets that kind of thing? Strongbox sounds empty. It's curious. Why would you keep nothing in your strongbox, I wonder? Sure, there was another one of those in here on the shelf. I'm taking this. It's for my children back home. Oh, I didn't even notice these weapons on the wall here. Well done. Yes, I need to steal this book. One of these days when you're not staring at me right in the face. Alright, killing bandits. Before I do that, though, let's talk about this dog, Claude.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
The guard at the gate mentioned one.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company.
Very well.
If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat for tracking out on the road.
Well, perhaps you could, spare some change?
Oh, it's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog.
You dropped your blade. Oh. Is that how it's done? Probably. What do I know? I am no skilled craftsman. I am but a simpleton. Simpleton? Shrine of RK. Huh? Well, just in case. Mm-hmm. boring. Nope. Did not want to read it again. Wow. What a poor place. Indeed.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
Corpse Light Farm. Who came up with that name, I wonder? Ah, here we are.
What is the music of life?
Music of life? Sure. Indeed. Aha, Black Hand. Of course it is. Look, apples. Salt, I'm sure I have tons of it already. If I ever need more, I can find it readily. Is that a book? It is. Really would like to read it, but not now. I am busy with other things. That's one I shall definitely have to add to my library, should I ever acquire one. As wild as Skyrim has been so far, I do most certainly believe. That I could rationalize setting up a permanent residence here. Shrouded robes? Shrouded hand wraps? Curious. Sure. Take those. So, what does it look like? A maskless cowl. Huh. I look hilarious. And the hood? Ah. The hood matches a bit better, I might say. Even still. Look a bit silly. I think I'll keep it on for now.
At last. I hope you found the place all right.
I mean, of course.
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over.
Small time.
Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
More armor? Hopefully not. Oh. Yep. More armor they gave me. Of the same kind that I was already carrying. It's fine. So who is this Night Mother then?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
Okay.
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Okay.
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
I see.
Try not to. But I do realize it's
excellent advice.
Not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You
of
can
course.
Run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased. For a price.
Well.
Something to think about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What Thieves' Guild?
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago.
Oh, good.
All those rules,
yeah.
All that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit.
Oh, well done.
Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
So, you come here often?
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Armbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
Ah. So you're married, eh?
And introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
Oh, sure. can't help myself. I'm going to leave these in here. Perhaps I should put my clothes back on. Oh. Those will be nice to sell. Alright. The robes and such are more along my line of work, since I am a mage. Oh, there's so many.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Want the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh, yes. How about some shopping? Oh, yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
So bad, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Oh, wizardry, eh?
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, as you know.
Oh, good.
Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damn messy.
What of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
Hilarious.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Well, with the clothes that I'm wearing, I don't quite fit in here any longer.
I heard about what happened.
You must be talking about the caravan, Jarl.
But to be outnumbered 20 to 1.
What? You think me too old? Too feeble? There is more knowledge in me than the two of you pups put together. And knowledge is my weapon.
It's a strange bunch of folk, I will admit. The young girl specifically. Frightening. Frightening. Well, I suppose I shall have to get to know them, at least somewhat. See specifically how each of them are, and what they're up to. Far more are here than I had expected. This is fine.